Hi friends, welcome to Testing Tutorials Point. This is Lokesh and today we are going to discussing about our next session, part 4. And also in the part 3, I just done a small mistake happen. Okay, and which we return for here. In case if it is fail pass, but we are expected pass, but it fail, then our test case should be fail, right? That I'm not done properly. Okay, because of here we need to make it for assert true. If that case is pass, what it is says that fail in the list, it should not be in the fail. If it is fail, then it should be, if it is not there, the fail, then it be pass. If there is a fail, our test case should be a fail. That is the one that we are going to say here. And this is the one I mistake happen. Now I'm going to run this particular one. See if I'm running now. If one test case got failed, then it will become a fail. See, now it is failed here. Okay. Now same thing I'm going to do it for another format way. Now I'm going to make it for fail itself. If there is no fail and all are pass condition, then it should be a pass. In case one fail also is presented, our test case should be a fail. Assert become a complicated now here. Two times assert fail. We return exactly what assertion fails. Why assertion will fail it? Because we are expected what expected in pass condition should be pass, right? Mhm. If invalid case means here it will come and then it will goes for here. But the case is in case if it is not there, it should come as a failed case, right? Because our expected is failed. If it is not match, the result if is expected as pass, then it should be become a fail. Then it will be become a failure, right? And here become a pass. In the result, if your expected pass fail, then it should be a pass condition. Correct? Yeah. and here is a correct, and here is a small mistake. Okay, then I'm going to close this file and I'll run it one more time. Because we are expected as a, in case if the result become a fail, that should be come as a fail. If something is passed, then it should be a fail. Now it got as a failed. I hope it. Okay. Then I'll go and take it here and I'll do it pass here. We'll see now whether it is expected as coming perfectly or not. Now my test case is got failed. See, because we are expected for pass, but we got it as a fail. That's why it is got failed. Okay. Now our execution is perfect now. Okay. This is a case we need to implement like this. Okay. Now I'm closing this one. Okay. And we are going to create for our next main topic, another one topic that is called grouping test cases. Okay. Why grouping test cases we require? A grouping is nothing but in regression or sanity, which is a build is going to release, that moment you want to run for smoke suit or sanity, or you need to do for regression, any one you want to run it, that moment, that is called a grouping test cases, which is a specific test cases to run in the after release and before release. You want to see some of the test cases are got passed or failed. This is a case you have to check it up, right? Those are all the things how you can able to grouping your test cases. Okay, that is in the Pytest we have a grouping test cases called, we have one specific method called at the rate Pytest dot mark. In the mark we can able to specify which name you want. I'm going to specify for sanity. Okay, this is my sanity. This is the simplest format of creation of mark. Okay, and I'm going to use the sanity, and the similar format I can able to create for another test case purpose. I can able to create for smoke. Okay, and the down I can able to create for regression. Okay, in case if I want to do for uh, multiple tags, I can able to create here another tag. It is called as a smoke. Okay, now both the smoke should here it is presented. If I want to run this all the things, we can able to run it. Before running, we can able to create a some file itself. Okay, I'll show you why I can able to create all the things, and I will remove for this parallel execution, because we are going to write for mark, right? Hyphen mark, hyphen m means mark, and I'm going to specifying for here sanity, and closing the braces. Okay, now I'm going to run for sanity. It will run only one test case. See, now this all the nonsense we are getting for the console, right? This all the information we are getting. We don't want to get this all the things, means we can able to create one file where in the test case location, just we can able to do it for one file, pytest dot ini. This is the file we can able to create, and here we can able to create one array that is called Pytest. Inside that we can able to say marks. Okay, marks and equal to and enter one tab space. Here we can able to specify for what are the tags you are mentioned, all the test case location, what are the tags you have specified, that tags we have to mention here. Okay, there is no order base, you can able to create any type here. Okay, and then now one more time again I'm going to run the same time. Now you can see all the this all the content, it is not displayed, just you can able to see this is a passed case, it is displaying. Okay, and this is a one case, and also we have run.bat file to run our script. Okay, maybe you'll get it for two tags. We have two tags whether it is matched or not. If we are going to here sanity, if you have mentioned and, which is the two tags are presented, that tag we need to run it smoke. Now you can able to run it for which is the two tags are presented one. Okay, and if you are specifying for or symbol, if you are going to specify for or any one of them, it will run it. So it will run for sanity, and also it is run for smoke, because we have two test cases are specified in that location. That's why it is running for two different test cases. Okay, one is deselected. If you mention any other test case which is not presented for the tag, that if you have specified that tag, it will execute. Okay, this is a one format. And run.bat file, if you see, okay, file is not there. Okay, I'm going to create for file run.bat file, enter, which is a console you created, right? The tag, that same tag you can able to copy and paste it here and minimize and make it for one line and save it. Okay, go to file location where exactly the file it is presented and go to that particular file and run it. Okay, and it is having for issue on conf test, which is browser it is having, right? This browser issue it is there. Okay, I'm going to copying this, commenting this, all the things. Okay, I'm going to driver equal to WebDriver dot a Chrome driver return driver. Okay, and now if I'm opening this particular one, okay, if here what I can do now, smoker test, I can able to run for one particular test case. Run that bat file. Shit. So here you need to remove this browser because this is the one it is having error. Sanity mark. Why this mark is having? I got the small issue which where I can see here. We already communication purpose I mentioned this one particular one for reading data from command line, right? But we are not commented. Due to this, it is not worked actually. Okay, because it is every time it is checking for this particular option, whether it is presented or not. Every time. That's why it is this particular one, it is not worked. We'll see now. Now it is working. The only one problem I done, this particular comment I'm not done for comment section. I done this particular one. After that, I am not done for this particular one. That's why it is getting failed every time. Okay. Now only one confusion happen. Now this is called a running and everything configuration and everything. Okay. Then we need to do for we done for 90% automation. Okay. Now we need to send this entire code into a repo. Okay. We need to send for this entire code into a repo. And that repo we need to add into a Jenkins file location. There we need to do it. And Jenkins location purpose, we need to go to see that how to install for Git. Okay, I already explained the how to install the Git also in my previous videos. You can able to follow that. Okay, and also here also I'm going to show you. And this is the URL. Just to go on, open here. Once you open, it will give you for download location. Just can download for that particular file. Once you download that particular file, it will give you for exe. Okay, once that exe comes, you can able to click on next, and it will show you where the location is presented. Then you can able to come to in this location. You can able to click on next, and here also next, and here you need to choose the first one and click next. Now choose the middle and click on next. Okay, and click on first and click on next, and click on first and next, first one and next, again first one and next, and the default forward fast forward or merge one and next, and next for credentials, and you can able to use enable and then use it for installation. Then it will start for installation and it will give you the final report, and this is called installation is complete. Once you've done the installation, go to the file location where exactly you are going to do it for your code. Okay, this is the location you are going to do. There are two ways we can able to do it for this git repo creation. One is cmd, and here you can able to open the cmd and you can able to do for git. Whether git is installed or not, how you can able to know means you can just right click, you can able to see git ui here, git bash here. These are two cases you can able to. Git bash also, it is a one kind of command line, command prompt, how it will work, the similar format, this also can work. Okay, but I'm not going to use a git bash, I'm going to use for command prompt. Okay, and here we need to initiate our git into that location, git init. Git init, it will initiate for empty repo. Okay, you can able to see empty repo here. Okay, once it is empty repo, it is done, then we need to go for GitHub location. The GitHub location is I have already logged in, that's why it is showing here directly to you. If I logged out, see sign up will be there, and here you need to click the sign up. With the first time means you need to provide your email ID. Okay, and then you need to click the continue, and you need to provide for your password. Then you need to provide for git uh, name, which is a git name you want to do, that name you have to do it. Okay, in case if you have already logged in, and just you can able to provide for your login password. Okay, once you provided, it will logged in this location, and you can able to create the file, new repo file. Here you need to create the new file repo. Just click on new. Okay, here you need to provide the repo name. And one thing you have to remember, and here you need to create for which file format you are creating, right? This is the file name you want to give, that the same name you need to provide. Okay, same name you need to provide into there also. in Git location also you have to provide here the repo location. Okay, once you provide the name location, and you need to provide the public. Okay, and public means anyone can able to access it, and private means nobody cannot able to access that, specific persons can able to access it. And if you have some license things, you need to choose it here, otherwise not required. Just create the repo. Okay, once you create the repo and come to the command prompt again. Okay, and here we need to, our remote repo we need to communicate here. Okay, how we can able to communicate our repo? Git a remote a space add origin space, and we need to provide for our remote repo, which is the remote repo is presented. This is our remote repo, and copy that remote repo and paste it into URL. And it, if something error is provided, means it is not able to communicate with your repo, otherwise it will provide it. Okay, and then we need to use it for, there are two configurations we need to do it. Okay, two configurations we need to do it. One is git config space hyphen global, okay, space user dot name, which is the username is presented. You need to provide the username here. Username, how you can able to get it means, in a GitHub location, if you go to click on this particular location, it will provide you your username. Just copy that username and provide and enter. Once you've done the username configuration, just you can able to use for config dot hyphen global and user dot email, and provide your email ID. Once you've done these two concepts, just you can able to come to here, mention for git status, and here you can able to get for error cases. Okay, this all are now we are doing for only in local repo. Okay, and after that we need to commit this code into local commit. Okay, here there are some stages will be there. Stages will be there. First, create the entire code into a code repo, local code repo. Once you presented in the code repo, we need to commit into a git location, local git location, and after that, and that place too we need to commit into a git local place. This will come into the stage and it will go for local repo place. Okay, then we need to, there too we need to commit into a remote location. We need to commit into that particular location. These are four stages: local repo and local stage and local commit location, and then we need to commit into a main repo, which is a remote location. This will happen. Okay, and here for committing for local stage and bringing that, and git add dot, if you mention the dot, it will add for all the files. Okay, now here we can able to see git status, all the things now in green color. Okay, then we need to use it for commit, git commit hyphen m, and you can provide for any message. First commit, and here you can able to mention what are the things we done here. After this we done for git add dot, I mentioned it is enter, it is saved into all the things, and then we am going to use for git commit, commit hyphen m, I provided for message. First commit. Okay, it will go and sit into a local location. Okay, now you can git status. If you mention status, you can able to see on a branch master, nothing to commit, work tree clear. There is no, nothing is committed into the master, just it is a tree is empty now. Okay, now here too we need to push into the master. Okay, now if you refresh here, see still it is not presented because it is in a local git location. Okay, in the git location 2 we need to push git push -u orign, and we need to specify for master. Once you enter, it will commit into the local to master repo. Okay, master repo. If you refresh now, your code is coming to here. You can see 1 minute ago it is committed for the data. Now all the data is available here. You can able to find my repo github.com lokesh 771988 / test hybrid framework. First letters are capital letters. If you try this one, you can able to find my location and you can able to download here and you can able to work. Okay, now we committed. Now somebody need to add some other files here. Then how you can able to get it from your location? You can able to click here and I'm going to create a new file, or we can cancel the change. I'm going to make it here adding for this particular file. Okay, I'm going to use for just a message only and committing this file into this repo. Okay, in this repo you can able to see this particular file is added here, but if you come to the location and if you see it is not presented, how you can able to get it? And you need to use for git pull, not push. Push means local to remote, pull means remote to local. You can see one commit happened, that is readme. Okay, this is the file, it is committed. If you come and see, now the file is presented. If you change something in this particular location, then we can able to commit another file. Okay, and here we can able to use for Python, Selenium, Pytest, Pytest HTML, and we can able to use it for report and logs. Okay, I'm saving this one, I'm closing here. The same location again I'm going to use for git status. You can see one file is modified. Okay, now again I need to use for git add a dot. I can able to add it now and git commit -m second file commit. Okay, now I'm going to use for git push now -u orign master. You can see it is committed, and I'm going to here refreshing here. You can see the value is presented here. Okay, this is the way we need to do for all the times. How many members can you able to work? See what will happen. Imagination, there are two people are working, A member and B member. A member is working is local some repo and he created some files, and B also created some files. Okay, then A member added a new files, but dependency is presented for B also, the same files. Then again he need to send the data and need to write and everything is working or not, he need to check. This is not the correct way, right? If A is deleted entire project, B also lose it. He can able to having local, but his system also corrupted, but B also not able to access his project. Some new member is coming to the picture, but he want the project, they can't able to share it, right? But reducing that, this SVN help you to do it all the things. We can able to commit into the at all the things into that particular repo, and we can able to work multiple members work into the same repo without any fail. Okay, this is all of remote git uh, committing and installation and everything. And next video session we can able to learn about our Jenkins, that is the final one. Okay, thank you for watching. Please subscribe my YouTube channel and don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.